Hello everyone, to the last theory bit of 4.3 simplifying square roots, and in this part we're going to combine our knowledge of multiplying out the brackets, which we discussed in chapter 1, with the knowledge of square roots. So I'm very quickly going to rehearse what we know. We know we can multiply out the brackets in two different ways, in two different forms you can say. If we have a times b plus c, we do a times b and a times c, you get ab plus ac. And here, this is what I call the parrot speak method, right? Draw the curves. If you find this difficult, you don't have to do this, but if you then follow the curves, you do a times c, ac, plus a times d, plus b times c, plus b times d. Remember, a, b, c, and d can just be a combination of letters, numbers, square roots, etc. And then we also discussed the remarkable products. These are those three forms right here, in which case you can calculate the result a lot faster, right? You can use the parrot speak method here too if you want to, but if I have this particular form here, I can also say, well, that's just a squared minus b squared. If I have this form right here, I can say the result will be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. I can rewrite it like this if I want to, right? I can show you here. If I want to, I can write it like this and then use the parrot speak methods. Gives me the same results, only with a few more intermediate steps, because I find a times a is a squared, a times b is plus ab, b times a is plus ab, and b times b is b squared. And then the final answer is a squared. Those are like terms, so plus 2ab plus b squared. And instead we can calculate it in one go with this part here, sometimes called double product. 2 times the first thing here times the second thing here. And this form is almost the same, only instead of a plus, I have a minus sign here. And here I will very quickly show you that as well. Why don't I find a double product here? Because if I would calculate it like this, I find a squared plus ab, minus ab plus ab plus, not plus, plus times minus minus. It's late, I need my coffee, right? And minus ab plus ab cancel each other out, so I find a squared minus b squared. Okay. You can use the remarkable products. You can use multiplying out the brackets using the parrot speak method. You find the same answer. Just know that this sometimes will come back later on in the course as well. But for now, you can avoid it if you want to. We're going to use this method and those theories when multiplying out brackets with square roots. And instead of showing you this, I'm just going to show you some examples. So here they want you to simplify, multiply out the brackets, those three examples right here. Either using one of the two multiplying out the brackets here, or we're using the special binomial product, sometimes also called the remarkable products. So right here, how to work it out. If I want to, right here, I can draw a thing like this and a thing like this, which means I have to do 2 square root 3 times 5 and 2 square root 3 times minus 4 square root 3. 2 times square root 3 gives me 10 square root 3, and square root 3 times minus 4 square root 3. Let's just show. The first thing is 10 square root 3. The second thing is 8 square root 9. Remember, square root 3 times root 3 is square root 9. This square root right here, I can calculate, right? That's just 3. So the next step is writing 10 root 3 minus 24. And here I'm done, because I cannot factorize this, and those are not like terms. Okay? In B, you can multiply out the brackets using the parrot speak, but if you watch carefully, you will see that this is of the special binomial product form. So what I could do is the first thing squared right? Which means 3 square root 5 squared minus the second thing squared, which would be minus 3 squared. And I think that's a bit quicker. Again, this works. Use it if you want to. I use the special binomial product here. So this thing squared minus this thing squared. The first thing squared is 9 times 5, because 3 squared is 9. And root 5 squared, the root and the square cancel each other out, giving me 5. And now we get 45 minus 9 is 36. The last one here as well, you can rewrite it to this if you want to, right? Because that's what a square is. And then multiply out the brackets using the parrot's beak. I will use the special binomial product, which means I'm going to square the first thing. That's 8 squared. I'm going to do the double product. 2 times the first thing times the second thing. 2 times the first thing, that's right here, times the second thing, that's right there, plus b squared, it's the last thing squared. Now calculate and simplify. 8 squared becomes 64. 2 times 8 times square root 3 is 16 square root 3. And here the root and the square cancel each other out to give me plus 3. Here I can add 64 and 3 because those are just numbers. And then my final result will be 67 plus 16 root 3. Okay, so use the method which you prefer. They both are equally correct. This one is a bit quicker though. It's all what you prefer. But practice this, please. Okay, here's the glossary of this chapter, this paragraph. I will see you in the video about 4.4. Good luck.